Hello and welcome, and today is going to be our kneeling series with arms. So Steph's here today to help us. Thanks, Steph. We're going to be doing 10 minutes, 1 minute each exercise. So you want to feel the body start to fatigue and get a little bit hot after each sort of minute round. So the first one we're going to do is one we do love on the reformer. So you're just going to sweep your arms down towards your side and lift up, squeezing your glutes as you do it. So you press and squeeze and then come back down. This starts to get the heat going a little bit. And you think about pressing the shins into the mat almost to really engage through that quad area and to feel that sense of press as you go back. Squeezing through the backs of the legs, sweeping the arms down towards the side. That's it. Let's go for the last 6, 5, 4. Good. Nice. And then stay up on the knees for added strength through the legs. And just bring the arms to bend, thumbs up to the top. You can move back to create more resistance and bringing the elbows down towards the side. So it's like a little upper body row, just like what you would do maybe in a gym setting. You can get that sense of the rhomboids, all these muscles working as you control the arms moving back. If you feel like the resistance isn't enough, I might just show, you can pull your hands up the TheraBand to get more. And so you sort of can stay in that position and really feel those back arm muscles working, pressing through the shins and keeping the core nice and active. The sense of your head reaching up to the roof is really important as you bring the arms back and then control forward. Good, we've just got 10 more seconds here. Beautiful work. Let's go for 3, 2, 1, and then control the arms out to straight, and then we're just going to bend the elbows out to the side. So this is a really nice upper body strengthener as well. You may want to move down the mat to find that resistance so you can hold the handles. And even though you're on your knees, you're having to add a lot more stability through the body, so not wavering around. If you feel like you are wavering around, you might want to sit back onto your heels and it might add in more support. But usually this position is going to be strong on the whole body as well. Let's go for our last 8. Beautiful work there. And remember, we're not squeezing the shoulder blades. We want to keep them still on the back of the thoracic wall or back of the shoulder range, because when you pull the arms back, you're just working the arms. You're not squeezing the shoulder blades back. Last 2 and 1. Nice. Let's turn to our side. We're going to face that way. We're going to go into our arm strengthener, upper shoulder girdle strengthener, which is our rotator cuff. So you can control the movement. Steph's holding on to the other straps just so it doesn't shuffle through the anchor. That's it, beautiful work. And we're strengthening the back of the shoulders, which for most of us, because we're always like this, desks or writing, cooking, things like that, we get really weak in our rotator cuff. So this is a beautiful strengthener for those who want to strengthen their upper body, their planks, their push-ups. It's a beautiful one to do. Last 8 seconds. And you can see Steph's really keeping her lower body from moving. She's not wavering down. The head isn't coming forward. It's nice and long. Last 1. And then we're going to move into abduction. So your arm can come down towards your side. This is another favourite we do in Pilates. You bring the arm up to level with the shoulder and then control it back down. Good. You want to think about not changing the head and the neck. You want to keep the head and neck really long and just control the movement up and then control it down. Control the movement up and then control it down. Nice. So we've got another 10 seconds to go. Beautiful, and just imagine that the neck and shoulders don't have to change. You're keeping them long, away from the ears, your head is nice and tall, and you're just lifting up to shoulder height. Last 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. We move to the other side to balance out the shoulders. So we're going to start off kneeling and then facing this way, and starting with our palm facing in, holding onto the other strap and doing the external rotation exercise. You might find that one side is stronger or one side is weaker. That's very normal, and it might not always be the dominant side that's stronger. Good, nice work. Good, and we keep pressing down into the mat so we feel the stability from the mat. And remember, if that doesn't feel comfortable, come into a seated position on your heels. You may want to do it on a chair if that feels better as well. Last 3, beautiful. 2, 1, and then relax. Let's bring the arm down towards the side, and we'll go into abduction, where we bring the arm up to shoulder height, then control it back down. Really good for strengthening the shoulder. Great work. And almost a sense of the ground is really good to keep, and the sense of your head moving up towards the roof. So you're getting this really elongating spine as you do it. Let's go for the next 5. Good, 2. And last one, beautiful work. Nice. Now we're going to face outwards to mix it up through the shoulder girdle, and leveling out the loops so you know that they're going to have even resistance on your arms is a good start. So let's come back to sit to stand. So you're going to come down and then keep the arms by your side. Then as you come up, reach the arms forward and then down. That's it. So this is glutes, quads, core, shoulders. It's a whole body movement. It feels really nice to bring everything together for the last few exercises. You want to make sure that you're not tending to put your shoulders up around your ears like that. You want to just keep a nice length like Steph is. The head reaching up towards the roof as you come up, and pressing down through the shins. Last 10 seconds, beautiful work. Good. Last 2. And then staying up on the knees if that feels comfortable. We're going to go into hug movement, so almost hug a tree. So bending the elbows and controlling us coming back in. Great whole body exercise, pressing down through the shins and just keeping the eyesight straight ahead, really looking out. Good work. Sometimes you might find that the straps get a little bit caught. You can just keep the thumbs really facing up towards the roof so that they don't get tangled around your arms. Nice work. So we've got the last 15 seconds. And last 3, 2, 1, and then bringing the arms back. We're going to come into a little tricep, last little bit, whole body, thumbs sort of towards the forehead, and then reaching the arms out and away. That's it. So sometimes you might want to lean forward, depends on your hips and your back, what feels more comfortable, or you might want to just try and stay really upright as well. That's it. Good, nice work. And so we're really adding in the load through the arms, the triceps, the core. Everything's working to maintain you from wobbling So if you're wobbling, I would suggest to just come back to lower arm movements rather than staying up here because it's quite hard. That's it, breathing out. For the last 15 seconds. And then we're just going to finish after these last few seconds with a nice open arm stretch, which is always the best way to finish your class, with a bit of a stretch. Good, last 2, 1, and then just coming up tall and let the arms go out to the side, and then just stretching through those pecs. So you can let the arms go past your shoulders if it feels more comfortable, wherever you're getting that stretch, which is really nice. And you may want to hold the stretch for a little longer. All right, last one. Beautiful, thanks so much, Steph, and that's your lower body arm workout.